What's going on, everybody? My name is Parth and welcome back from our Pokemon Colosseum. In the previous episode, we have arrived in Underground City, and now in today's episode, we are going to be doing another boss fight, which is Cipher, Adam, and Venus. And this boss fight, she has the Shadow Suicune, so I gotta be prepared for that. And Cipher, Adam, and Venus, like her team, like the Pokemon that she has on her team is not that bad because we do have Hariyama, Feraligatr. There's also, Hariyama, Feraligatr, and also Ampharos to kind of cover for her team because, well, she does have Vileplume, Steelix, Delcatty. There's another Pokemon that she has on her team, and then after that, it's the Shadow Suicune. I was literally just looking at her team earlier because I kind of wanted to be prepared to see what team or what Pokemon that she has on her team. So I was like, all right, well, let's just make sure we come prepared so that we don't get an ass whooping. And hopefully, I remind myself to level up my Pokemon a little bit more. The reason to this is because right after we get done with battling Cipher, Admin, Venus, like after this boss fight, like literally right here, we're gonna have to be up to par with levels because I know in the finale it's gonna be like in the very high level 40/50 kind of range, sort of. Again, with this game, it's really not that long, and I genuinely think that I'm just flying through this game because I realize how much further we are, or how much longer we have until we, get to the finale for this game, or just in general until we beat the game. And I realize, okay, so after Venus, we move on to getting to where the last Cipher admin is at, which is Cipher admin Ian, like EIN, and he has the Shadow Raikou. And then after that, we kind of have to be prepared for like the Realgelm Tower place, and that's where like the finale happens. So let's go ahead and look at our team really quick, make sure that I'm prepared. I know that Hariyama and Altera need to level up because the thing is, everybody like Cipher, Admin, Venus, and way after this, everybody's gonna be in the 40s, so I have to make sure I level up my mons because, yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of grinding. But that's not important now. I'll squash you myself and collect a reward for Master NASCAR. NASCAR. Alright, well, Venus, I hate to say this, but you're gonna get your ass whooped. Oh, it was Bayonet that she has. Okay, yeah. I knew she had like I know she has like a team of 5, but I forgot what like her 4th member was. But now I remember, it's Bayonet. And literally all of her Pokemon know the move Attract, and that's gonna be so annoying, I'm gonna be honest with you. But honestly, we got this. Alright, so it's a good thing we have the move Bite on for Alligator, because Ghost is weak against Dark, and that should do a good amount of damage. But I think we should bring out Umbreon. Oh god, here comes the Attract. Here comes the Attract train. Okay, Mr. Miyagi, please do not fall in love, alright? I need you right now. And you're not in love. Why? Why are you doing this? Oh, that's what I'm talking about, and you missed? Come on. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna use Bite again. We're gonna let, Feraligatr do his thing. Use Bite on the Bayonets. Alright. Okay, so Double Edge, okay. At least, my Pokemon are a bit tanky to at least take the hits. But I just want, Hariyama to land the Cross Chop. Come on. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Cross Chop. Please do a lot of damage. Let's go. 1-hit KO. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Cross Chop is a powerhouse move. Alright, so... Okay, so now Vileplume. So now I'm gonna have to switch out into... Actually, let's do Espeon. Let's do Espeon because you have Psybeam. Vileplume is also part poison, so poison types are weak against psychic types. All right, let's come on out, Kenshi. If you guys have never played Mortal Kombat, basically I got the nickname Kenshi from the actual character from Mortal Kombat 10 and also from the recent newish Mortal Kombat 1. There's a character named Kenshi, and that's literally my that's like one of my favorite characters besides like Sub-Zero and Smoke from the Mortal Kombat franchise. Okay, so now, okay, so at least she's bringing out her non-shadow Pokemon, so that way, you know, once I take out her like Steelix and Vileplume, I only have to deal with, you know, I only have to deal with her Suicune towards the end. Alright, so let's use Psybeam real quick. Alright, Psybeam. Wow. Oh, and a critical hit? Yo, I'm getting lucky. Let's go. We're about to do an easy sweep. Alright. Mr. Miyagi, I'm hoping that you can at least level up to like level what? Like level 37? Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Her Shadow Suicune. Now spot the Shadow Pokemon, Trent. Alright, so now we're gonna use Surf. Well, at least the Attract went away because that would have been so annoying. Now we have to be careful with, you know, this freaking Steelix because it's, yeah, the Steelix will use Earthquake. That's what I'm like kind of scared of that. At least we can take the hits, you know. Oh my god, dude. Yo, you better chill. You landed a critical hit on the Suicune. Thank god you survived. Okay. At least my Feraligatr outspeeds. Well, I mean, at least, okay. Ooh, you scared me there. I'm hoping the Surf can take out the Steelix because I do not need Steelix to be using another Earthquake. And I really need you to take it out. Come on, I'm really hoping. Oh, or at least I set up the. Oh my god, this is kind of scary. This is kind of scary because it's at low HP and I just used freaking. Whatchamacallit? I just used freaking Surf, and I really hope that the Suicune can survive the Surf. Come on. Survive the Surf. Yes, let's go! Oh, thank god. Okay, the Steelix is down. That's all that matters. All that matters is the Steelix is down. That's all I care about right now. Oh my god, okay, all I have to do is just be careful. Use Thunder Wave? Okay, wait. Okay, Thunder Wave on Suicune, and let's just try to catch it. Oh my god. Oh god, that is scary. The fact that it landed a critical hit on the Suicune, but it still survives, but on red HP, that is scary, honestly. I'm hoping we can catch it with the Ultra Ball. Please don't be difficult, man. Don't be difficult, man. Let's go! Oh my god. We caught it. Thank god. That kind of scared me. I'm so glad that didn't go out live on the air. She's like dancing as she took the L. Yeah. Oh no, Lady Venus was knocked down. Run away. How dare you? How could I get bested by a mere boy? I mean, I told you I was gonna whoop your ass. Remember this, I'll get you back for this. At least I took your Shadow Suicune. And now let's go ahead and, I guess, read the final report. Some interesting discoveries were made about the purification process. There are several ways to cause the opening of the heart store, and the resulting effects appear to differ with the original nature of the Pokemon. Also, as the purification process advances, the Shadow Pokemon regains its moves and its original nature. When the purification process is complete, the Pokemon regains all the XP points it has accumulated, perhaps even enough to level up. I did not read that part correctly. By effectively using these features, it may be possible to create even more powerful Shadow Pokemon. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. All right, so TM45. I bet you $5 that it's just the move Attract. Watch, it's just gonna be the move Attract. TM25. Oh, I meant 45, not 25. But yeah, it ended up being the move Attract. So that was kind of pointless. Wow. All right, so I think if I'm correct, okay, so wait, if we go down here, we can open this door. I mean, obviously it's gonna show like a little cutscene of Venus just running away like a little wimp because I stole your Suicune. Now that's my dog. Alright, now we can actually unlock this door. We can unlock this door and go upstairs to where a healing station is at. So that way we can kind of go back and forth with healing our Pokemon. So there's that. I didn't notice how, like, okay, wait, let me try to say this properly. I didn't realize how fast I'm going with this game because we already beat, like, because honestly, I thought me going through the little cave in Pyrite Town, like in Pyrite Town and like the Pyrite Cave and trying to get to Mirror B, that took me like, what, like 3 episodes, right? I think that took me like 3 episodes just to get there. And then now I'm over here flying through this game quickly as I can. And like, Cipher Admin Venus is kind of running away, and then we're gonna be facing more trainers because we're gonna have shadow Pokemon. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And then there's gonna be like another boss fight that I have to face, probably maybe in the next episode, But of course we can't go through the elevator, so we're gonna have to find another way because Admin Venus is a little wimp and decided to not let me use the elevator. But let's see what this guy has to say. When is Lady Venus going to give me a shadow Pokemon? Never, because I stole it. I'm here to steal every single shadow Pokemon because I'm just like that. I'm him. I'm Himothy. I am better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I am better. If you guys have ever watched the show The Boys, wow, I completely butchered that. But if you guys have ever watched the show The Boys on Amazon Prime, that show is like the most messed up, gory, but really funny show ever. My friend and I actually started that show a couple months ago. It was like towards like the end of June. Yeah, it was like towards the end of June when was when we started it. Because we were in Atlanta for like a small, or like a short little weekend trip for a convention, and it was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. But I remember when we landed, we got to our hotel, and then it had Amazon Prime, and I'm like, yo, what if we watched The Boys? What if we just started it tonight? We ended up staying up so late that I think we binged through like the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm like, yo, bro, we need to go to bed, bro. It was so late, and it took us forever to like fall asleep because we had like a late night dinner that night. And it was great. And here is another shadow Pokemon. It is Shadow Gligar. So again, I'm pretty sure in the next episode we're gonna be doing another boss fight. I promise you that it's going to happen. Watch. But yeah, it took us a while to, like, you know, continue further into the show because we got busy, or maybe one of us wasn't feeling well and whatnot. So we're gonna use Bite on the Gligar, because of course we can't really use Thunder Wave because it is part ground type, so we have to be careful. And yeah, we're on like the very last episode of season 3 for the show The Boys, and I love it so much. I love that show very, very much, and it's just great, man. I love how messed up it is, but they're always adding in like really funny moments just to kind of sneak in there, something like that. All right, we're gonna go for another. Oh, we can't use Bite again. Okay, let's just try to catch it, I guess. I mean, even if we don't catch it, I think that's fine. It is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a Premier Ball. And after we get done watching season 3, we're gonna watch the show Gen V, because that's like a show that like a lot of people have watched Gen V before starting season 4 of The Boys. So like, because I was told, and my friend heard about this too, where Gen V kind of tells some things before. Well, Gen V will kind of fill you in on certain things before you start watching season 4 of The Boys, which is kind of cool in my opinion. But I'm really excited to watch Gen V. But by the time this series even goes up, I'm pretty sure my friend and I have already started Gen V, or maybe even finished Gen V season 1 actually, because season 5 will be the final season for the boys, and I think maybe season 2 will be the last season for Gen V, but who knows? Who knows? Alright, so what we're gonna do is cross chop and then wait, oh my god. No. Oh my god, okay, I did not mean to use Surf. I meant to go back and just go for another Pokeball. Oh god, I swear to god. Oh my god. Thank god you survived. Oh my god. How lucky am I right now? That is amazing. I'm so glad that the Gligar survived. Because like whenever I make mistakes like that, I just restart where I last saved and then just catch it. Like just keep trying to catch it. Alright, let's just throw the Ultra Ball. Let's just do this. Let's just do the call command. Alright. Oh my god. But yeah, if you guys have never watched the show, I highly recommend watching The Boys and Gen V. But like, oh my god, I love the show, and I think one of my favorite characters from The Boys either has to be, let's see, it either has to be Starlight. I know people were kind of a little iffy on a little change that she did for season 4 of The Boys, just for season 4, and I guess maybe after that. I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure I would not care at all on what the change is that happened in season 4 of The Boys. Well, at least once I, get to that season, well, and once, like, by the time this playthrough even goes up, I'm already gonna be on that season. So, Gligar, please do not be complicated, please. Love of God, I am just trying to catch you. That was 3 shakes. That was 3 shakes right there. Come on, dude. Because I don't like it when you use Shadow Rush, because you're taking recoil damage, and I don't like that one bit. Dude, you're literally on low HP, bro. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Well, Raiden, even though Thunder Wave will not work because you are part ground type, let's just try, I guess. Okay, Thunder Wave, and then go for another Ultra Ball. It's a good thing we have a lot. I'm surprised that I caught the Suicune on the first try. I was very shocked. So I was very shocked on that part, so like I did not have any issues, and now I'm having issues with the Gligar. The Gligar is being very complicated right now. Oh, there we go. As soon as I said that, the Gligar heard me and said, "Alright, fine, I'll let you catch me." Gosh. Alright. What's another show that I highly recommend watching if you guys never watched it? Cobra Kai. Oh my god, bro. That show is phenomenal. Alright. Wait, what's she even? Wait, what did she... If you're mean to me, I'm going to cry, okay? Yeah, sure, go cry. Yeah, cry. Literally cry. Alright, let's go back. Okay, hold on. Let's actually go back to like the little healing station and save our game too. Just at least save our progress. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. I went ahead and healed up my Pokemon, and also went ahead and saves my progress as well, so that way I don't have to deal with, because like if I mess up on a shot, I mean, I know like there's a second chance, but like I feel like it'd be cool to keep on catching each and every Shadow Pokemon that I see. So it's like, okay, like on screen. I don't want to do that off screen, because I feel like by the time I finish this game, I'll be like, alright, whatever. This trainer must have the Shadow Piloswine. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about Cobra Kai, and I'm really excited for the because right now season 6 part 1, yeah, season 6 part 1 of Cobra Kai released like 2 months ago around July, and then right now like a lot of us are waiting for part 2 to release in November, and then part 3 to release in like the beginning of 2025, and I'm like, damn, it's the fact we have to wait that long. It's actually crazy to me. But it is what it is, honestly. Alright, so use Bite on the Curlia, and I'm really excited. And it's Cobra Kai, I feel like it's like a really good... I genuinely think that it's a really good sequel to the Karate Kid films from like the 1980s. I actually have the DVD for the Karate Kid from the 1980s. Like, it's just a DVD of Karate Kid Part 1, 2, and 3. And like the 1980s films with like good old Mr. Miyagi. And I thought those movies were like really good, like phenomenal. And I'm really excited, especially for like the Karate Kid film with Ralph Macchio, the one and only first Karate Kid back in the 1980s. And then with teaming up with Jackie Chan just for this Karate Kid movie. It's actually, I feel like that's so awesome, man. I'm really excited what kind of route they'll take with that movie. I'm surprised that we haven't heard much details on it. I'm sure there's details like kind of spreading around all over the internet, because we know how the internet is. We know how the internet is when it comes to leaking information. Okay, so Roselia, so we're good for now. So I don't know if she has like the shadow Pokemon. All right, Swablu. Oh wow, you did a lot of damage. That's good. All right. Anyways, oh yeah, I was talking about Cobra Kai, but I'm really excited. Especially with the Karate Kid film that's happening sometime next year. I think they said that the Karate Kid movie, like the new one, is gonna release sometime next year, and I feel like that's actually kind of cool in my opinion. But yeah, I'm like really excited though. All right, so we're gonna use Slash on you. Go ahead and use Slash on the Gloom to finish it off. And yeah, also again, what I said earlier is that I'm just excited what routes they'll take. Like, where are they gonna go with this movie? And there's also gonna be like a new Karate Kid, like a new Karate Kid for that movie. That's really exciting. So Shadow Stantler. So we're definitely gonna need our Ampharos to use the Thunder Wave on the Stantler, because that'll help out a lot. All right, so will it take it down? That's fine. Look at that sassy walk that Roselia does. How dare you hit me with a Fire Blast? That was too much. Oh god, wow, you just took out my Feraligatr just like that. Well, that is fine, because we were gonna bring out our Ampharos anyways. All right, so bring out the Ampharos. All right, so what we're gonna do is use Fire Blast on Roselia, and then Thunder Wave on the Stantler. Of course, I'm just a little worried because they're gonna be way higher level than I am, and I feel like I should have come for. Oh wow, you're already okay. Good, you're paralyzed. All right, but yeah, as I was saying, they're gonna be like way higher level than I am, and I feel like I'm gonna get murdered. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get destroyed when I get to the boss fight. So it's like, should I record another episode for tonight? Maybe, but I really want to though. We're gonna go ahead and use Steel Wing. So yeah, just use Steel Wing. Hopefully you do an okay amount of damage to bring it down. Oh wow, that did not do anything. Okay, so I guess we'll use Dragon Breath then. So I guess after this trainer battle, I think what we'll do is oh god, yeah, you're gonna take it down, aren't you? Yeah, after this trainer battle, I'm gonna call it a video. And then for the next episode, we're gonna face more trainers, and I guess before I do the boss fight, I think what I want to do is definitely level up my Pokemon. At least be in the 40s, because none of my Pokemon are nowhere near in the 40s. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball, because it did take some recoil damage from using the move Takedown. And then we're gonna have our Espeon use Reflect. Alright, so I mean, and plus I think we did a lot in this episode. We took down Venus. We also went ahead and caught what was like actually 3 Shadow Pokemon now, because I think this is going to be our 3rd Shadow Pokemon that we're going to be catching, or that we caught in this episode. Alright, so let's go ahead and try another Ultra Ball, and then we're going to try to use the move Swift, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage, at least bring it down to like yellow HP, like yellow health bar and whatnot. Alright, So left, right, A, B. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn, bro. It's always like the third shape, and it just throws me off guard. All right. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank God. All right, okay. Stanley using the takedown is annoying me. That was a critical hit. Oh my God. Yeah, we're definitely gonna call it an episode after this battle. We're gonna go heal up our Pokemon, and then I'm gonna continue recording another episode. Okay, whoops. We're gonna throw an Ultra Ball at least. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that, and then yeah, let's just use the call command. Alright, you are on very low HP, your health bar is very low, Stantler, and you're also paralyzed, so please let me catch you. Please. Please. There we go. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's always gonna be, because Thunder Wave, and then low HP, or just low HP in general, and then just catch it. Because, because I think for the Suicune one, I didn't really need to paralyze it that much. It is what it is. But that'll be it for today's episode. In the next episode, I think we're gonna be wrapping up all the trainers that have like the shadow Pokemon, and then I'm gonna make sure that I stop myself before I face like the next boss fight, which is like the next Cipher admin, and that Cipher admin has a Shadow Raikou, and I really want to be up to par with levels before I do the boss fight, so I'm gonna go ahead and record the next episode in the next like 5 minutes, just to wrap up all the trainers here in this area, and then I guess the next time I do another recording session, I'm gonna make sure that I have my Pokemon up to par with levels, at least be in the 40s, you know, at least be in the 40s. But without further ado, thank you for watching. Go ahead and smash that like button, 15 more likes. And as always, guys, make sure to have a fantastic day.